This is another episode of Standup Comedy, your host and MC, celebrating 40-plus years on the fringe of show business. Stories, interviews, and comedy sets from the famous and not so famous. Here's your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. This is one of our special bonus shows. I sure hope you're enjoying these. They're kind of a short version of our stand-up comedy podcast. And if you are, hey, be sure to tell your family and friends. We'll tell you what, back in the day, one of my very first acts, in fact, he was the opening act of my club in August of 1980, was the very funny Garry Shandling. He went on to huge success with the Larry Sanders Show, the Garry Shandling Show. He was in several movies, very, very funny stand-up comic, and turned into a really good actor. But he started off with Johnny Carson. I have a short set that he did way, way back, but it's a lot of fun. I know you'll enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, here's some stand-up comedy by Garry Shandling.
Very nice. Have you seen me before, those of you? How many have seen me before? How many have never seen me before? This is a happier group, it sounds like. I'm happy to be here. I just drove in from my new house in Woodland Hills, and well, thank you very much. I have a new house, and I have ants in my house. Have you ever looked very closely at a trail of ants? Have you ever looked? It looks like a little freeway. Have you noticed this? They're cutting each other off, and they're going by each other, and if you step on one, they all slow down to look and mess up the whole line, you know? They're going, keep it moving, there's garbage up there. Oh, that's a bad one, that's a bad one. But you were talking about age. I turned 30, and well, I'm kind of depressed about it because it was 3 years ago, and I graduated in 1967 from high school. A few people from 67? You realize kids now on their senior trips go like to the Bahamas. I mean, we went to Vietnam on our senior trip. You know? He said, get in the trucks, fellas. I said, we're going somewhere. High school is so weird. How come all shop teachers are missing one finger? Does anybody know the answer to this? Every one of them. Are they born like that? Do they go, Mrs. Johnson, you've given birth to a shop teacher? And there's a baby with a finger missing and keys hanging on his diaper. Did anybody dig for China when they were kids? Our parents said if you dig all the way through the earth, you come out in China, and then they wonder why we're messed up. Am I right? Did anybody, we had one kid on our block was down about 10 feet digging for China. I used to sneak in late at night and throw egg rolls in the hole, you know? He thought he was getting close. Only a few more feet, Dad, I'm hitting something down here. My dad just got back from a trip to China. This is true, and he said the Chinese food is so much better there than it is here. He said, in particular, the number 3 was really... My dad is so funny. Do you know my dad? My dad, he would not mow the lawn with a hand mower. He had a tractor that you sit on. We had 12 square feet of grass. My dad thinks he's on a farm, you know? He's going, it's harvest season, son, you know? And I go, Dad. Then he shot the dog next door because he said he was grazing on our land, so. And my mother is like, she would come in when I was sick from school with a cold. Did your mother just come in with the vaporizer? Do you remember this thing that it steams up your room and the humidity goes up to like 200% in your room, and you wake up in the morning, there's rubber tree plants growing up. There's like parrots, and Johnny Weissmuller is sitting on the end of your bed. And your cold is gone and you got malaria, you know? Well, thanks, Mom. My parents are from Tucson, Arizona. They live in Tucson, Arizona, and some other people from my parents. And I call them long distance, and they each get on an extension phone and talk to each other. I don't say a goddamn thing. I hung up and called back. The line was busy. Let's see, sex education in high school was just the dumbest. I mean, they showed us these films on social disease, which just scared the hell out of you. Do you remember? We had one girl in our class pass out because she recognized one of the guys in the film. Well, they're just actors, Betty. I just broke up with my girlfriend because I lied to impress her. Have you guys ever done this? And then it always comes back at you. Geez, when that space shuttle landed and I wasn't on it, I could... And she was out there going, "You sure there's no one else coming on?" He said he was flying the goddamn thing. She thought I was weird because I make love with my eyes open. Is that weird? I do it because I don't trust women. No, because a lot of times I'll be making love to them, and they leave. And I want to know it when that happens. So here I am, I'm single, I'm 33, and my looks change as I get older. Have you gone through that, particularly in the morning? You look horrible. Have you woken up yet and looked like your driver's license picture? That's a scary thing when you go, this really isn't such a bad shot, really. Something happens from the time you go to sleep till the time you wake up. Isn't this true? It's like God comes in and says, we're just going to mess you up for the morning. Have you guys ever gone to bed with a woman and you wake up and she looks like Ed Sullivan? And you're like, oh, man. And you're going, I got to get out of here, And she's going, come on back here, Gary. Take a bath.
That was Garry Shandling, recorded live back in the day. He used to be just a tremendous stand-up comic. We had the pleasure of working with him for many, many years, and then he went on to fame and fortune, and it's just nice to be able to share some of his stand-up comedy with you on this bonus show. Hey, we'll be back Sunday with another one of our regular interview shows or stand-up comedy shows. I'm not sure which, but I know you'll enjoy whatever we bring you. Thanks for listening. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Stand-Up Comedy, your host and MC. For information on the show, merchandise, and our sponsors, or to send comments to Scott, visit our website at www.standupyourhostandmc.com. Look for more episodes soon and enjoy the world of stand-up comedy. Visit a comedy showroom near you.